Welcome everybody to this Primal video live session. Today we're going to be talking everything YouTube ranking, how to rank your videos, how to optimize your videos, and how to optimize your YouTube channel itself. So all things video marketing. Welcome to those of you who are joining us live, to those of you who are watching the replay. Feel free to leave any questions and comments that you have in the comment section. I will be active in there and Mike will be as well. So we're going to kick off today with a few top tips that I have and how that you can use them to grow your YouTube channel, and how we actually have grown to nearly 150,000, which it should be by the end of this week or in the next few days. So thank you all for joining us here live and for watching the replay as well. And thank you for your ongoing support. We can't thank you guys enough, and we obviously wouldn't be here without you. So happy to help wherever we can. And that's what today's session is all about. How can I help you with video ranking, video optimization? Let's make this a discussion. I want to hear your tips and your thoughts on the topic as well. And obviously I'm going to give you a few pointers. So it is also a live Q&A. So at the end of the session, I will be opening up to full Q&A. I will be jumping back and forth between the Q&A, between the chat window as we go. And again, leave any questions or comments afterwards if you're watching. So if you think this is something that might be helpful for people that you know, feel free to share this out. I'd love you to share this out. Get the conversation going. There's a lot of people that are really struggling with YouTube. Like the biggest thing that we get asked all the time is, how can I grow my channel faster? How do I get to my first 50 subscribers, my first 100 subscribers, first 1,000, whatever it is, wherever you're at, I'm imagining that you want to grow it further and faster. So that's what today's topic is all about. So I guess let's take it back to the start and look at YouTube as a whole. YouTube is a search engine. I know it sounds pretty obvious, but if you think about what that means is, in order to get your videos found, people need to be searching for your video. So it's totally different to any other social platform where you might put up a video and it could be there for a day, it could be there for a matter of minutes before it's disappeared in people's news feeds, like Facebook, Instagram. Not to bag those platforms, we use them as well. It's just a different model and a different mindset coming into it. So yes, it sounds obvious, create searchable content, but what does that actually mean? Well, you can dive into what your target audience, the people that you're creating your videos for, what are they actually searching for? And what would you search for if you were trying to find your videos that you're creating in YouTube? What would you be typing in? And that really is the core foundation or the fundamental part of YouTube. You need to be creating content, or at least setting up your content so that it's easy for people to find. And that is with your keywords, your descriptions, and your tags. So the next obvious question is, where do I actually find? How do I know what people are searching for? Well, the first one, as I said, is what would you start out by? If you were trying to find your video, what would you search for? And start to write those things down. And yes, this sounds pretty obvious, but the next thing that you can do is actually start to look into Google search and into YouTube search. And yes, the two will be different, and we'll always check both of them. I will bring up my screen here. Let me click over here. Let's go to this one. Right, so this is just YouTube. The next place that you'll go after you've written down your own ones is this search box. So let's look at video editing. Video editing. Now you can see straight away, if I want to create videos topics around video editing, then these are some perfect suggestions, because this is exactly what people are searching for. Video editing software, video editing apps. So all of these here will help you refine your topics, and you could actually do videos around all of these things. Now these are still pretty broad. Video editing tutorial, that's really broad. Video editing software for free, that's narrowing it down a little bit, and it's more narrow or more niche than video editing software, but you can keep playing with this. So video editing, let's go software. What else are people searching for? For free, for Windows, for Mac, for beginners. So all of these could actually be totally different videos that you know people are searching for. And then you can take this one step further. So we can add an underscore with a little line. And this is going to help you, acts like a wild card. So actually I'll change this up a little bit. So let's go video editing, and let's put the underscore here. And let's go Mac. Right? So this is now showing suggested or things that people are searching for with a wildcard in there. So video editing Mac, obviously that's what we've written in. Video editing MacBook Pro, video editing MacBook Air. So we're able to see a different range of search topics that people are searching for by using this wildcard. This thing is really powerful. So let's back out of this a little bit. And let's go across to the other side here. And we might go how to underscore, let's just take out this, how to, and obviously you're gonna get a heap of stuff. Let's go edit. Right, how to edit videos for YouTube, how to edit videos on your phone, how to, like, there's so many options in here. How to edit video for YouTube, how to edit in KineMaster, for Android. Like, so you can really see what people are searching for. And this is exactly the same. And this wildcard works on both on Android and iOS. Of course it does. On both Google and on YouTube. I'm seeing it in here and it was throwing me. So this is probably the first place that you should look to see that there is some search traffic for the videos that you are creating. And it's really, like, it's not hard. This is all pretty obvious stuff. YouTube and Google are search engines. You want to create content that people are searching for. And to do that, come up with topic ideas. Those are the things to use. Now, there's obviously way more that we can go into here, and I'm happy to answer questions and things around that. And just checking the quality. We got a notification there. No, it's all good. Yeah, so feel free to leave any questions in the chat, but that should be the first place. Look at the types of videos you want to be creating. Look at the types of videos that people are searching for, and if you can somehow answer both. Or I guess I look at people doing vlog videos as well, and they're probably the hardest videos to rank because it's about your life and it's personality driven, it's entertaining content. So it might be that you're not doing how-to tutorials. It could be that you so I'm seeing some of the questions here. It could be that you still use your titles and your descriptions like this. Maybe you go to a particular place, the best bushwalk to do in this location, or the best coffee to order at whatever coffee shop, or whatever it is. Like, all of those things, they're intriguing for people to look at, but they're also things that people could be searching for when they go to these locations. What is the best coffee? What is the best bushwalks? What should I do when I'm in a certain place? So starting there is probably the easiest place and the most logical place, because YouTube and Google are search engines. So you can actually rank your videos so that they'll not only show up in YouTube, they'll actually show up in Google as well. So people that might be searching for your videos could just be searching for the answer, best video editing software on Windows. They may not know that they're actually, or may not be expecting to find a video. They might be searching in Google. If your videos will show up there in that location, then you're starting a new session that you wouldn't have already. So we optimize for Google and for YouTube, and yes, some of them can be a little bit different. So definitely it's worth checking out the keywords, but it's a great way to find topics that people are searching for. And if you know that there's search traffic, that's the first step. The other thing that you can do is you can look at what videos are actually ranking on YouTube. Look at the search topic then and say, cool, are the videos old? Are they good? What did they include in their videos? What did they call it? What's in their description? What are their tags? And that's where you can use something like TubeBuddy, which is a plugin. And again, there's a link down in the description. It's an affiliate link. If you use it, we do get a kickback, but we appreciate your support. TubeBuddy is an awesome tool that we use to look at who is currently ranking for those videos that we want to be ranking for. And then we look at what are they using to rank? Like, what are the keywords? And are they still relevant today? And we look at those. And it's not that we don't use them or that we copy and paste them into our own. You've really got to decide, is the video I'm creating, is that in line with these? And is this what people are searching for? And you definitely want to make sure that they're in line. You don't want to use these things, okay, cool, I know people are searching for this topic, so I'm going to put it in there, but then not answer that question or that problem in your actual video content. The two need to be aligned. Otherwise, you're just clickbaiting people, and that's not going to help you at all. If YouTube sees that people are clicking your video and jumping on and then bailing, that's a pretty bad indicator to YouTube, or for your channel on YouTube, that you're creating videos that aren't going to help people or aren't entertaining, or they're not going to stick around and watch, because YouTube wants you to sit on there and stay as long as you can, because the longer you're on their platform, the longer you're consuming content, the more ads they can serve you, which is their business model. So you want to create content that helps your audience, that they can easily find, and that keeps them on your videos so that YouTube is happy as well. So they've got more time to run ads on your videos, and then they'll feature your videos more. So that's really the kind of fundamentals. I will jump into a few questions here. I can see there's some good ones coming in here as well. But that's the core fundamentals of it. YouTube is a search engine. The other thing to look at then is once you get them on your video, you want to make sure that your video is actually answering that question or solving that problem, as I said. And that comes down to how quickly in your video can you tell them that they're in the right place. Think of your experience on YouTube. You've searched for something. I just want to know the best video editing on software. I may not want to watch a 20-minute video. I definitely don't want to scroll through 4 pages of YouTube results. I just want to know. So based on that, YouTube's goal is to give you that information, give you that best result. And that's looking at how long people are watching for videos, how many thumbs up, how much comments and how many comments and interactions and things are happening on the videos. But the biggest one is the watch time. How long are people sticking around on that video? Because they're obviously sticking around if they're getting the information or getting the entertainment that they're after with that video. So you can do that a few ways. What we do in every one of our videos is the first thing that I say. I don't say, hey, it's Justin and welcome to Primal Video, because at that point, no one really cares who I am or who you are. They want to know, is this guy who I may never have seen before, are they going to answer that question? Are they going to talk about the topic of the video? So we'll say straight out, hey, in this video, I'm going to share with you my top video editing recommendations for Mac and PC or whatever it might be. So when they're there, they're like, oh, okay, cool. That's good. The description matched the thumbnail, matched what this guy is saying. So then you buy yourself some time. Then you can get into the introductions and say, I'm Justin from Primal Video, where we help you amplify your business and brand. Then we can go into a bit more information around the topic. People are more relaxed into your videos at that point. You've told them, yes, you're here, you're in the right spot. I'm going to answer that question for you. And then you want to keep them on the video. So how you can do that is by using things like numbers or checklists. So I'm going to share with you my top 5. People are going to hang around for number 5, even if 1, 2, 3, and 4 weren't the things that they were after or weren't the game-changing tip or whatever for them. Number 5 could be the one. So they'll hang around. So that's all about getting people on your videos. The next step then is to have a call to action at the end. So once you've helped them with that, where do you want to send them next? And in most cases, I would say you should be sending them back to another YouTube video, a related video content. So it comes into it so for us, that same video editing example, if someone comes to us looking for video editing software, they find our video, they watch through, we know that they're interested in video editing. Sounds pretty obvious. So then at the end of the video, we can say, and if you're interested in video editing or you want to know how to edit your videos faster, then check out this other video linked on screen now where we show you the most efficient way to edit your videos. And then we'll have a link to our video, which is obviously around video editing. So you can help them. And what that does, that sends them back to another YouTube video of yours. So YouTube is like, wow, these guys, this person's brought in some traffic. They're staying here, they're watching our video, and now they're staying on for another video of this same person's. Or it could actually be somebody else's video. If you don't have a video on that topic, that still holds you as the person that sent them to that next video and is keeping that session alive, that YouTube session, that time on YouTube's platform that YouTube wants. So they don't have to be linked to your own videos. Obviously, if you do and there's benefit and there's a perfect link or segue between the two to keep people watching, then that is ideal. But the next thing that I want to talk about, actually before we jump into the business and the monetization side, I'm going to jump in and answer a couple of quick questions. Say hello to you guys because, there's a heap of you on here and I really appreciate you being on live. And then we'll start to look at the business side of YouTube and monetization and our goals and how we're using YouTube for that. So I won't keep you too long. All right, I'm going back through some of the comments here. Let me just see if I can bring these comments up on screen. Let's have a look here. Windows. Comment feed. I'm not seeing my comment feed. I can see it on YouTube, but normally on this, I'm using Ecamm Live. I can feature some of the comments, but they're not coming through there for some reason. Anyway, that's all good. Okay, let's get that one out of the way. All right. Wow, what a difference. So that was to the microphone. Yes, a big difference in swapping. Icy Blue, how do you get more people in your live streams? I guess the biggest way is to tell people that you're going live as early as you can. There's an awesome piece of software, which we didn't use in this case, it's called Send Calendar, and that's like a calendar that people can subscribe to. So you can then add in and make changes to that calendar, and people can then subscribe to your calendar. This is my live calendar. Every time I go live, this is actually going to appear in your own calendar. So that's called Send Calendar, S-E-N-D calendar. You can also use this software platform called Live Leap, and this will automatically, this is probably more on the Facebook side, they'll automatically tweet out and post out when you are live for you automatically. I'm not sure if they actually have YouTube integration, so that's probably definitely more on the Facebook side. But that's something that instead of waiting for people to, you see those live streams where you join instantly, you're one of the first ones on, everyone's like, oh, we're just going to wait, we're going to share this out, let me share this out to my page, let me share this out to this. Live Leap removes all of that because it does it all for you. So you just press go live and it'll automatically share to your groups, your pages, tweet it out. It can even send an email for you, which is pretty cool, and put a notification on your website saying that you're live now. So that's a pretty awesome tool. Cool. All right, got what do we got? Echo Gaming. A good one is KineMaster. Yep, KineMaster is awesome. How do you be making your thumbnails? This is from, wow, there's a bird right at the window. This is from Signy. Sorry if I'm pronouncing that wrong. We do have some tutorials that we've just been releasing in the last, I would say, 3 weeks. So we've got a video on how to create thumbnails using iOS, Android, and now we just released one. The most recent one was how to create them using Canva on PC or Mac. So definitely check out those videos. How we're actually doing it is we're using a service called Design Pickle, which is an outsourced graphic design company or team. So they now do all of our thumbnail images for us. I'll do like at the end of filming, I'll point, I'll smile, I'll pull some silly faces, and all of those go off to them, and with the title and description and everything, and they'll pull that together for us. Cool. All right, do hashtags really work with getting your videos at the top of the search list? I would say yes, definitely. And you can see why. If you installed TubeBuddy, and again, there's a link below, or vidIQ, we don't have a vidIQ link, but it's an awesome piece of software too. This is from TamZ, by the way. That tells you, like, you can look at your videos and look at other people's videos, and it shows you the tags or the hashtags that they're using. Well, hashtags is actually a little bit different. So I'm assuming you're talking about tags, as in you've got your description and tags. If you actually mean hashtags, YouTube does support them, but I don't think that they actually play a big part in it. But the tags themselves definitely do. And using TubeBuddy and vidIQ, you can actually see where you're ranking for individual tags. And they should be as closely matched to the keyword phrases that you've just searched for in Google and YouTube to find. Use those as your tags. Diana says, how do you add links in the description? Under the video, when you're uploading a video, you get to enter a title and a description, and that's where you can add everything in there. Cool. What I might do is jump over to the monetization side and just talk through how we're actually monetizing our videos and growing a business. Probably more the growing a business side than monetization, because I think that's something that a lot of people miss here. And for us, our goal is not for YouTube to be our business. Our goal is for YouTube to help grow our business. And there's a big distinction between the two of those. So a lot of people are just trying to grow a YouTube audience, and there's nothing wrong with this, just for the YouTube ad revenue, which is, yeah, perfectly fine. But that's a really, really long game. You've got to have so many views. You've then got to have companies that are willing to run ads on your videos. And obviously, like, we've got a couple of videos that are probably bringing us the majority of our AdSense. Maybe let's say a couple, but there's a couple of really big ones, and then the rest is kind of spread over the rest. And I think we've got 205, 210 videos on the channel now. So this is a long game. We've been going for 3 years. Yes, YouTube does pay you money for creating videos, but if you rely on that, it is a really, really long game. And it's really not a business, because you're building yourself into a platform that you don't own. And this is the same as if you're building an audience on Facebook as well, or Twitter or Instagram. There's a risk associated with it. I saw recently, I think yesterday, Max Yuri. He's another YouTube guy. He plays in a similar space to us. Awesome guy. Does a lot of camera and tech reviews. His YouTube channel is now demonetized. He can't make money from YouTube, and he's at 99,000 subscribers. So I'm not sure what happened with his channel there, but that's a big thing to lose your YouTube monetization at 99,000 subscribers. And it doesn't look like he's going to be getting it back. So Max, wish you all the best with that one. But looking at that, and I'm sure he's got other monetization options. So this is where I want to make you aware of some of these other options, like affiliate marketing, like sponsor deals. I mean, we don't take any sponsor deals. We may do a video in exchange for some gear. I think we did one on a PC that we got from MSI. But all of that, you've got to be so upfront and like a big disclaimer, they gave us this gear. We don't take money for videos on our channel. That's just our decision. Kind of distorts the review if it's been paid for. So there are a lot of monetization options, but I would say the most important one and the biggest one for us is the email list. And I was someone that when someone said, oh, you got to grow an email list, and this is years before we started doing the YouTube stuff. I was like, yeah, email's dead. I hate email. I hate when people send me stuff. You're just giving an email address to get spammed. Totally changed my tune on that when I saw some really, really, really successful people building a huge business all around their email list. So if you think of this as on YouTube, you've got an audience, but your page could go. On Facebook, you've got an audience, you don't own that either. On any of these other platforms, what happens if? What if your accounts get hacked? So email list gives you the next level of interaction with your audience. You can build a deeper relationship with them. You can contact them whenever you like with offers, with support. You can build that next level of relationship and you're getting directly into their inbox. But even better than that, they've had to subscribe to get there. You're not just adding people onto your list. There are rules and regulations around that. So if you're creating content that's helping people, and you've got business model around that and you're able to help them further with either your products or someone else's courses or recommendations onto other people's things, then an email list is going to be really, really valuable. And it means that you can talk to your audience outside of YouTube or outside of any of these other platforms. So if the worst case happens, you can actually download your email list, put it on a USB drive, and you could take it and plug it into a computer and still make contact with these people. So that is where, for us, our focus or our core business is actually around our email list. Now, you might then be thinking, how do you actually get people from YouTube or Facebook or Instagram over to your email list? Well, we do it with over delivering on value. So let's go back to our video example on video editing software. So we know that people are coming in, they're searching for video editing software. We know then while they're watching that video that they're also probably going to be interested in video editing and how to edit faster. So we have a free PDF download, which is our video editing method and the method that I would recommend for anyone looking to edit faster without any wasted time or rework. So we say at the end of the video, if you're interested in if you want to learn how to edit your videos faster, then check out the link on screen to a free download, PDF download of a checklist that you can print out and use while you're editing. And we've got them for filming as well. And in order to get that PDF, they're opting in. They're giving us their email address. So they're exchanging their email address for this PDF guide. That then means that they are on our database, on our list, and that we can then make further communication and contact with them. Yes, they could just sign up, get the PDF and unsubscribe. That's fine. Some people do. But the idea then is that we're able to nurture that relationship with them and take them to the next step. So we know then that they're interested in editing. We know then that if they're on a Mac or PC, because it's all tagged all the way through. So we can then say, look, here's something else that might help you. Or when you're you're interested in live streaming or whatever else it might be beyond that, or growing a business around it, then we can offer other things to them at that point. So you can really help them from where they find you, which in that case, looking for what video editing software. You help them with that. You help them then with how to edit faster. And then you're able to help them with courses and things beyond that through an email list. So what we do have is for anyone that's interested in that, and this isn't a big shameless plug, but I really think they would help anyone with this. We do have a free 4-part workshop. There's a link in the description and it shows you exactly how we do it. It's not going to cost you anything. You can sign up and it will take you through our exact process of how we convert 30% of our new YouTube subscribers every month over to our email list. And if there was one thing I would say, that if you're serious about YouTube, it is look at growing an email list. And if you want to know how to do that, check out that free workshop. If you watch it, unsubscribe afterwards, awesome. As long as that's helped you look at some of the options with YouTube. That's like our biggest thing is we're seeing so many people like, oh, I can't get monetized yet on YouTube. It's like, that's one little piece. If you could build a business around this, it's like I'm having a rant. I'm really passionate about this. You could probably tell. But grow a business around it, because then the longevity is there. It's scalable. It's an actual thing. It's an actual business that you can make decent money off and help other businesses and help your customers as well. So yes, I'll wrap it up there, but I'm happy to answer any of your questions. I'm going to jump over to the Q&A now. So yeah, feel free to get engaged there. I can see there's a heap of people there. So thank you all for joining us live. All right, I'm scrolling back through these and I'll play a little bit of catch up here. Right, where are we? Lots of people in here saying they use TubeBuddy. It's great. Yes, TubeBuddy is awesome. It's been an absolute game changer for us. Welcome to those of you that are just joining us. I can see Family for Fun Vlog is using Fonto for thumbnails. Yep, that's an awesome app for sure. James says, if I use a shortcut of music that is copyrighted in your videos, let's say 10 seconds, is that a no-no? Personally, I would say don't do it wherever possible. If you don't own the rights to something, then don't use it, or try your best not to use it. There is a bit of a gray area, and there is some legal like 10, 15 seconds thing that yes, you can, and it's I forget the terminology for it, but it's like it's not free use, but it's okay to use. Yeah, I would say wherever possible, steer clear, because you don't want to be in that situation if a law changed or something or whatever it is. You don't want to be there and having copyright issues on that. So remove that wherever possible. And the hardest thing with that then is if you're filming somewhere and there's music playing in the background. If you're vlogging and you walk past a cafe and there's music playing, potentially you could get copyright flagged for that at that point. So you've really got to be aware of what's going on in your videos when you're creating them, what's in the background, and I would say wherever possible, try not to use anything that you don't have permission to use. I know it sounds pretty obvious, but it's not worth it as far as I'm concerned. My Stuttering Life uses Epidemic Sound. We use Epidemic Sound, and we also use Artlist. Those two are awesome. All right, skimming through these now. Apologies if I miss your questions here. Okay, I'll tackle this one, Mr. Flame. I started making Fortnite videos, and I was wondering how to make my videos show up in the suggested box. This is really going to come down to your title of your video and the tags that you're using, and look at what other videos you could potentially tag, or potentially like look at the ones that you want to be in suggested around. So look at the top Fortnite videos that people are finding and look at the tags that they're using. Now, what a lot of top YouTube people will do is that even in amongst all of their tags, they might have one that's consistent to them. So it could be Primal Video TV, it could be Justin Brown TV, or something that doesn't really mean anything, but it could be inside of each one of the videos. So if you want to see or tell YouTube that your video is like that one, then start to use some of those unique tags in your videos that you think are in relation to. Now, this is also a risk. You don't want to do it if it's got nothing to do with it. Like, I mean, if you're trying to rank next to a Fortnite video and yours is a Fortnite video, then it makes perfect sense. And also, you could try using that channel name of whoever uploaded that video that is ranking. Use theirs in your tags as well to try and show YouTube that there is some likeness between the content they're creating and your content. There is no real way to do it besides nailing down what people are searching for and using those as your titles and as your descriptions. Hope that answers your question. Cool. Also, can you make a living on 149k subs? So this is from James. Can you make a living on 149,000 subscribers, or is this just a hobby? So YouTube for us, as I said, is not our business, but it is a huge part of our business. So if you are looking at other monetization options outside of just YouTube, like we were talking with growing your email list and looking at affiliate models and those sorts of things and promoting other people and other people's channels, then definitely, you could do this I heard a great example from Sunny Lenarduzzi. She's got people with, I think, 2,000 or 3,000 subscribers, and one person was doing over $100,000 a year based on having a YouTube channel, which as the face of their business with 2,000 to 3,000 subscribers. But obviously they're not making YouTube monetization or AdSense money at that point. That's going to be anywhere close to that. So they're using that to grow a business. That's the biggest part here. So they're growing an email list. They're promoting courses, whether they're their own or someone else's, or products, again, their own or someone else's that are a fit for that audience. So it's all about looking at how can I serve my audience? What do they need? So people are coming to me for, people might be coming to you for a particular type of video to answer a certain problem. And answering a problem or whatever, it might actually be entertainment. They might be coming to you because you are the funniest person. They love your content. They love your travel videos. How can you help them? Well, when you're booking a holiday, use this one and maybe you get a commission for that. Or if you want to buy some other comedian's DVD or whatever, like you can get a referral from that. Or buy a book. Book review channels seem to do pretty well as well. So there's lots of options out there. If you're the one that's connecting a new potential customer to any sort of product, and you're the middle ground in there that says, yes, you've got to buy this, then there is a commission there for you. It's called affiliate marketing. So definitely like that is a great way to grow money on YouTube faster, but it's technically off YouTube, if that makes sense. Cool, we got Gord in here as well. Gord, thanks for joining us. So we're just talking monetization and growing your YouTube channel faster. We got Vivian says, your videos are fantastic. I can't wait to have enough subs to do a live like this. Pretty sure there isn't. Maybe there is. I'm pretty sure there isn't a limit on live streaming from YouTube. It may be that it's 100 subscribers now, but I'm pretty sure there isn't a limit. And it might be that you can't do it through the mobile app, but you could still do it using desktop software. So I'll definitely look at that. Correct me if I'm wrong. Let me know in the chat, but I'm pretty sure that there is no restriction to going live. You just need to have a verified channel, not a you need to have, it's verified, not the tick, not actual channel verified. You just need to have like all your details and everything to make it look like it's a legit channel. So yeah. All right, skimming through here. Who else we got in here? TubeBuddy, Professor QB doesn't know anything about TubeBuddy. Tell me a quick summary of TubeBuddy. Okay, so TubeBuddy is an amazing tool that helps you with YouTube. It's almost like an extra dashboard that sits on top of YouTube, and it gives you insights into your own channel and other people's channels as well. So we use it to see how we're ranking for our keywords in our videos. But when we're tackling a topic and we're like, okay, well, let's create a video on best video editing software, we can see who else is ranking for that. Obviously, you do a search in YouTube, but it will tell you what tags they're using in their videos and analyze their description. But it also has a really powerful keyword research tool as well, which lets you analyze those keywords. Like you'll type in, I want to do best video editing software, Windows, and that will say, there's this many people searching for it. It's a competitive term. And it gives you other suggestions as to things that you could do to help get your video to the top, like other terminology that you could use, and also tags and things as well. So TubeBuddy is awesome. vidIQ is also a really solid option as well. All right. Cool. So got any more questions? I'm still skimming through this, and again, apologies if I'm missing anything. I am going to wrap this up pretty soon, but welcome. I can see we've got Doug in here as well. Definitely go and check out Doug's channel. He's got some awesome stuff over there. Doug, I'm sure this is one that's not a bad time zone. I see you on a lot of Nick Nimmon's live streams, which are middle of the night for us. So being in Australia, yep, cool. Joella said, I heard Bruno Mars in the background of a video as their music. Where do you find that kind of music for use on a video? What you'll probably find is that if someone is using Bruno Mars, it's highly unlikely, unless it's a big brand, that they don't have rights to use it. So the video itself will normally be flagged for copyright use or copyright infringement, which doesn't mean that the video gets pulled down. It does mean that any any ad money that video makes will go to Bruno Mars and his team, or whoever the music label is that runs that. So I would say that you could still have some in there, but you're not going to be able to make money from it. And I would highly recommend that you don't use copyrighted stuff wherever possible. Jeremy says, love your channel. Keep up the great work. Thanks very much for the support, Jeremy. And thank you all for the support. As I said, we're nearly at 150,000, which is just insane. So thank you all so much. Okay, this is from G-Tech Creations. While making good B-roll for unboxing or video review of a product, should it be the real editing of color correction without any color correction or other effects, or should I use effects for B-roll? I'd say use effects. You want your videos to look awesome. And if you're creating tech review or product review videos, you want the product to look good because it's likely you're going to be getting an affiliate commission if people buy it. So you want the product to look its best. Obviously done is better than perfect. If you don't have the lights, if you don't have the gear, use what you have. Don't delay making the video. But it is always the case of, yes, color grade, yes, fix any imperfections, whatever you can do in a reasonable amount of time. I would definitely do it. Great question. We got MDM Ku from Singapore. Welcome, my brother Mike, who also runs this channel. He lives in Singapore at the moment, so that's cool. What do you do? What do you have more fun creating? Tutorials, reviews? Okay, that's from Jeremy. That's a good question. I would say I like reviewing stuff because I like toys, I like gadgets. Like this is really just a toy room full of, tech stuff. So I love that side of it, but they're harder videos to create because you have to look at every element of the product and say, if I was going to buy this or if I was watching this video, what do I want this guy to tell me? Is it good? Is it bad? Or the price? Like they're all obvious stuff, but it's going that next level deeper and saying what's it like to use it for 2 weeks? And what are the things that you really hate or that they could improve? So like, yes, I do enjoy doing them because I get to play with the new tech and toys and things, but those videos definitely take a lot longer. Tutorial videos, I love doing tutorial videos. I really like doing videos where when we look in the comments afterwards, people are like, oh my God, this is awesome. This saved me so much time, or I didn't know you could do this, or thanks for introducing me to this program or that method because it's now saving me time, money, whatever it is, or allowing me to do something. So that's our whole goal, is to help people with video creation, video marketing, and video monetization. So anywhere that we can help you with anything that we're doing or we're seeing other people doing, that's what our channel is about, and helping you succeed with that. So I think I've answered your question. I would say I enjoy them both, but there's a different level of enjoyment and a different workload that goes into each of them. Cool, we got Alex in here. Welcome, Alex from Communication Coach. Welcome, thank you very much for joining us. What camera am I doing this live stream with? This is from James. This is just a Logitech C922, and I'm using the Rode NT USB. So super simple setup. I do have the Panasonic GH5 sitting right there, and I was thinking about plugging it in and using it. I was like, well, what's the difference, really? I mean, it does look better. Obviously, it looks better, but this is good enough, and this is easy. And I do want to encourage you guys that you don't need that extra stuff. Use what you have, and that's where part of this is like, I'm just clicking go live with a webcam, and it's a decent microphone, but at the start of the stream I wasn't. So use what you have. But yes, I'm using a Logitech C922, and I can't recommend this camera enough. I think it's awesome. If you're considering with the C920 and the C922, everyone recommends the C920, but the 922 is actually quite a lot better, in my opinion. There you go. Okay, G-Tech Communications. How do I reach out to companies to get product reviews with 180 subs? And thank you. Oh, it's CK. Cool. CK has been a long-time follower of our channel, supporter of our channel. Thanks very much. I didn't recognize the new channel name there. How do you reach out to companies to get product reviews with 180 subs? I would say that there's no right or wrong with this, and there's no harm in asking. But for a very long time, and still in most cases, we purchase products. And I know that sounds silly, like I'm sure people would send you stuff, but it's actually easier for us to give a more not unbiased review. We're never going to give a biased review. But the moment that the audience knows that you've been given something, it's got to play in their head that, all right, they're just going to say something. They're just going to say that this is the best one because they were given it to them. So we will always, for example, the the Zion Smooth 4, they sent that out to us. And they said, we'd love for you to review it. We have a standard clause that we tell everybody. We'd love to test it out. Looks awesome. But we won't ever guarantee a video. We won't ever take money. We won't ever, say that it's good if it's not. And we'll only do a video if our team likes it, if we think it's a good fit for our audience, and if we genuinely think it's a really good product and it is something that people need to know about. So to do that video, it wasn't just a video on that device, right? We then went out and bought the biggest competitor to it, which is the DJI Osmo Mobile 2, to make it a fair fight, because there's going to be some things that one of them is going to do better than the other. And what would I want to know? If I actually want to know which is the best one, then I want to know the two. I don't just want to watch a review on one. I want to see what's good about this one, but not so good about this one, or whatever it is. So that's our approach. Obviously, that doesn't work for a lot of people because you've got to go and buy the gear. But we didn't start out doing many reviews because we didn't have the gear. So whenever, I think the first 360 camera reviews that we did, we bought those cameras, and we bought them because we were so pumped on them. At that point, we were able to then say, and still are now, what we liked about them and what we didn't like about them because we bought them. There was no obligation. If you're reaching out to someone and you've got 180 subscribers, they're going to want an exchange or some sort of guarantee or peace of mind from them that they're sending you something and it's going to be a good video. Whereas that's something that we don't ever guarantee. I mean, we won't do it. If we don't like a product, we'll send it back. We'll tell them that we're not doing a video and that they can come and collect whatever it is. We're not in the business of putting out a video that is bagging on a company. We'd rather not mention it at all than to say that this product is bad. So yes, there's a really long answer to your question, but I kind of wanted to give you our approach or our thoughts on it. Yes, you could reach out to anyone at 180 subscribers, but be careful of their obligations or what they'll want in return. And if you're happy to do it and say that the product is awesome, whether it is or it isn't, then that's totally on you. But for us, for most people, we just say, no, for everyone, we say there's no guarantees. We'll only do a video if we like it. And we're going to say whatever we want, even if, yes, we're reviewing it and it happened to be the worst one between the Osmo Mobile 2 and the Smooth 4. If it was the worst one, then that's what the review would have been. So, I mean, I think people see through it these days. If you're not genuine in the videos you're creating, if you're telling people that a company sent you something and then it's the greatest product and that there's no other competition and there's no flaws with it, then I don't know, people will see right through that. So I guess it's all about being genuine. Really long answer to your question, but definitely reach out. Why not? Cool. Right. I'm going to wrap this up really soon. So if you've got any other questions, throw them in there. I can still see there's a few good ones here. Okay, so beat diabetes. I had a period of time that lasted for a couple of weeks where my subs increased like crazy. And I didn't have a particularly popular video posted at that time. Any ideas why? That's I don't know. Yes, you could call it the unicorn. You have no idea why that happened. And I don't think you can pinpoint it. In some cases, it could be that someone big shared out your video. Awesome. But you'd probably still be able to track that back if someone did that to you. So you got to think YouTube's game is to serve the best video, the right video to the right person at the right time. And obviously with however many hours of video, thousands of hours that are uploaded to YouTube every minute or every hour or whatever that massive number is, it's huge. They're analyzing all of that. And so to get your video in front of people, they're always testing. So you might log in on 5 different computers and do the same search and the results could be slightly different because YouTube is going to test and say, all right, I'm going to put this video at number 1 and just see how it goes. And if people click it and people stay through and watch it and give it a thumbs up and like it, then hey, that's a pretty good indicator that video is solid. So that's going to start to bump it up. So it could be that YouTube was testing some of your videos on your channel and just seeing, like, let's see if people like this. And these things are happening all the time and it's all automated through the YouTube AI algorithm beast that's just yeah, testing. It's constantly testing. And that's where your thumbnail images are so important, because it's, even if you've got the best descriptions, best keyword, best video itself, if no one clicks on your thumbnail image, no one's going to see it. I mean, like, you could rank number one, but if your thumbnail image is shocking, then no one's going to click it. So it is really a lot of things that play into this. It's about getting found with the right keywords, having the right tags so that you're actually there on YouTube, but then it's about having a solid looking thumbnail so that people then actually click onto your video. So I can't state to you guys how important a thumbnail image really is. So spend the time. And don't try to find a perfect thumbnail or freeze frame in your videos after you've created them, because you'll never ever get it looking as good as if you've finished your video, stand there, smile, just start pointing, whatever it is, pull a silly face. Make it interesting or intriguing for people to click. Make them want to click your thumbnail. And that's where text on there as well plays a huge part. Like, if, again, back to the best video editing software, we'll have on that thumbnail image, best video editing software Windows. So people can see, like, they're going to look at the thumbnail first. It's eye-catching. They can see that's what the video is. Then they'll verify with the description and the title of the video. Yep, that's okay. Best video editing software on Windows 2018, whatever it might be. Then they'll click into it. And that's where, again, in the first part of the video, you want to say, in this video, I'm going to talk to you about the best video editing software on Windows. So all of these little checks, people are running through their head really, really fast. Is this video going to waste my time? Is this person going to answer my question? What about the next video? So you've got to answer all of those things once, to help them make that decision to watch your video. So there's a lot that plays into it. Cool. All right, I'm going to take a couple more. I'm going to limit this. Okay, two more questions, and then we are out of here for this one. We are doing these every 2 weeks now, so every other week. So I look forward to answering your questions. If I've missed your question, leave it in the comments after the video, and I'll do my best to get back to it as well. Okay, good question here from My Stuttering Life. Do you recommend playlists? Yes, 1000% yes. Playlists themselves, you can actually rank those. You can add your description, add a title and tags to your playlists, and you can actually get your playlists ranking on YouTube search. So if you have a playlist created around video editing software and the best video editing software, you could actually rank that playlist over the top of some other people's videos. But you can also use your playlist to help you with the layout of your YouTube channel itself. So it's not just looking like everyone else's channels. If you have a look at our channel, if you have a look at Nick Nimmon's channel, on Sean Cannell's Think Media, and I'm sure there's heaps of others, Brian G. Johnson as well, they're using playlists on that main channel page to actually make it, to separate it out so you can see the different types of content. So for us, we'll have things around filming, around editing, around filming with a smartphone, around filming with a DSLR. So you can actually see the different types of content as soon as you land on our channel page and help you find what you're looking for quick, or at least find out about what types of videos that channel does before you click that subscribe button. So playlists are huge, and yeah, there's so much we could go into with playlists, but yes, definitely use them to try and rank the actual playlists themselves. So use the same keywords and titles and descriptions and things to get those ranking. Cool. All right. I did say one more. What is a realistic click-through rate of a good thumbnail? That's a very good question. I don't have those stats to help you with that answer. Mike, the other half of Primal Video, he might have an answer for you. I don't know, to be honest. I have no idea. I'm not even going to try and guess. Yeah, can't help you with that one. So I'm going to take another question because I couldn't answer that one. All right, last question. If I saw a thumbnail saying no jitter when panning at 24 frames per second with GH5, I think I click it. That's a good example. Yes, definitely. It's so specific. I would probably click that too. And the answer would be your shutter speed, by the way. That's how you can fix it. But yeah, be specific and say what the outcome of your video is. You don't want to create like just best video editing software. Like that's not niche enough. It needs to be like for us on Windows 2018. That's so specific. So the people that are just, looking for Windows and Mac, no one's gonna be looking for Windows and Mac and want something from the year before. You can go niche. with it. And the more niche you are, you might not get as many views, but the people that are watching the videos, you know, are super keen on it. And that's where you can then go, cool, we know you're so interested in this topic, and we've actually got a free PDF download that can help you with this or the next step beyond this. And that's where you can start to grow an email list as well. So for anyone that is interested, I will say it again, linked in the description below, there is a link to our free 4-part workshop on growing an email list and how we grow our email list from YouTube, 30% of our subscribers month on month, over to an email list that we can then build a deeper relationship with and obviously offer and help them with where they're at in their video creation, marketing, and monetization journey. So I said one more question. I'm not sure if that was one. Anyway, all good. I'm going to leave it there. Thank you very much for joining us live. I'll see you all in 2 weeks.